that.
Oh, is this the star?
That's the star of the show there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was dancing around ShopRite that day. Believe me, I had a wonderful day.
Isn't it a great feeling?
Were you here when I couldn't get in this rack? I had to get the walker and Mitch's shoulder to get in here. I couldn't walk.
I don't know you, but I saw you on the
Oh,
tape.
I was in agony and walked out of this machine pain-free. And I had feeling in my thighs that I haven't had in years since this. Now, I've done the 10. Will we continue? Or?
All right, here we go.
That's remarkable. That's remarkable.
It is. I invented this. This is amazing. But so quick. Unbelievable.
It's like fixing a flat tire. You fix it, you know.
Fix it, you gotta get
The
patched.
thing is when somebody watches this on video,
Right.
they will look at it very skeptically, thinking it was staged or something.
Yeah.
Well,
That
this is
was
what
strange.
I
I couldn't
said.
get in that machine. I hope you
That's
have
what you
that.
said.
It's too good to be
It's
true.
too good to be true, you know.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I kid you not, I had to hold on to him and use the walker, the cane.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's why I tell
Now, I gotta say
We've
something
seen
else.
it.
I have circulation, again, it feels, my thighs feel terrific. Just getting out of the rack right now. And I have total feeling, I had no feeling again in the thighs. And I wasn't sure what it was, but after discussing it with Mitch, it wasn't the neuropathy, it was definitely from the back
Well,
injury.
it's unlikely anyway, because
Yeah.
of the fact
No.
that it's not gonna, if it's from a diabetes or something, it's like you just stop.
Oh, wait.
If it goes the right way, there's something else going on.
Mitch, I feel like I could do that hills now, I'm telling you. I'm ready to ski.
Just don't overdo it.
Just think how, on my 180s, how I can cut on them edges with this weight. Oh, baby, I'll be out of it. Jeez.
Let me see it.
Sean Clyde Keeley here.
Let me see it bend forward.
No problem.
You okay?
Fine. Absolutely fine. That's back on my calves. I mean, from better.
Well, you
You're
got
a fat
tightness.
guy, you know. Yeah, I got tightness.
You gotta work your legs.
Yeah.
Stretch them out. Okay, good.
That's remarkable. When I tell Mitch, like, and I talk to my neighbors, I say, you won't, I said, I've seen it, I've been there.
I got my neighbor gonna quit to know people and call him up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I say, I see it from day to day. I've seen people come in here. I said, it's not just a dream or
that's
a
true.
hype or a thing on that you could stage, you know, like you said. I said, we see it. I said, if you come there and stay 1 or 2 days, I said, you'll see it happening in front of your eyes. I said, you'll get a patient in there and who's in trouble, and they'll, in 2 or 3 days, you'll see the difference. I told Marion that, you know.
Mine was instant. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have never believed it. I would have been skeptical. If
Right.
somebody would have told me
Well, everybody
that I could have got in
would.
this rack
Yeah.
and walked out of this rack the way I did, I'd walk down them steps.
But he,
I-
first time,
I
when
brought
he
my
saw
daughter-
it,
You wanna know something? The most dramatic changes that I noticed with this machine, as far as the person being aware of this themselves, is when they have severe pain.
yeah.
That's like the biggest change. With people who don't have,
Halfway, like, yeah.
or, well, if people are like, just doing it for, like, I use this machine for enhancing athletic performance. And usually when somebody gets off, the feedback I get is, well, I feel really light. If they move, they can feel increased mobility. But that's not something that's necessarily subtle. It's a significant improvement because everything's being activated much more efficiently
I feel
at the
that.
time.
Exactly.
So, but they're not gonna like necessarily hoot and holler like he does.
That's right, because he's come.
Unless they're in a sport maybe, and then they go ahead and they try the sport, it's much easier for them to move.
Well, yeah.
But-
Yeah, but he was at such an extreme limit
Right.
of pain and immobility that you see it, drastic difference, you know. I mean, he can tell you.
I tell you that I couldn't get in, I could walk. And I meant, I'm sincere about that. I am absolutely, totally satisfied. Again, would have never believed it, had someone told me.
Well, but
that
he
this
wouldn't
was
believe
correct.
it the first time he saw this machine.
Yeah.
But he had, well, let me see it.
Well, I wondered about it,
Yeah,
sure, but
sure.
when I did study it a bit,
Oh,
it made,
yeah.
the theory made sense to me.
Yeah.
And I, to be quite frank, I was very frustrated with some patients that have had chronic pain for many years. Nobody's been able to help. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do for them.
Yeah.
Actually, Eileen was my inspiration initially for getting this machine. One of my inspirations,
Yeah.
of course. I was thinking about it anyway, but
I
the way
remember
she,
you talking about it from the first time.
and it's
I
like,
met you,
it was
yeah.
like she was coming in, and it's like, I don't want to have her coming here and just giving her hot packs
Yeah,
and
not
stim.
not do something drastic. Help to
Well,
help
something,
everybody.
yeah, or something
Yeah.
with significant change.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff that she claimed helped her, get by and stuff. but that's not enough.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what the heck, I'm gonna go out and get this machine.
Yeah.
And we did it with her, and she got relief on here that she's never gotten anywhere
Yeah.
else. And I have her on YouTube also.
Ah,
The first time I used the machine,
Yeah.
I have on
Yeah.
YouTube. I didn't even practice with the machine
Yeah,
before I
very
put
good.
it on there.
Yeah.
I just put her on.
Another key.
So I had to study it through the
Yeah.
webinars
Right.
and you know, to apply it properly, but.
I don't know if you noticed this, but my posture's better when I come out of the rack. Now, like the other day, I felt that I was standing, I felt a little tall. I was standing more erect, more straight. My body was perpendicular to the floor,
Right.
where I'd always had that stupor lean. I was getting that because of, I guess naturally I incorporated in my way I moved that discomfort. It was always a mild.
Right.
I could always feel something. When I tell you there's nothing, there is nothing. I have absolutely zero
That's
pain.
marvelous. That's marvelous.
And this feeling back in the thighs, once
Just don't
again.
go crazy this
No,
time.
I'm not. In fact, I'm good. The little boy went back on a visit, and he's not coming back until Wednesday afternoon, so I
Right.
got the next 2 days.
Go ahead.
Okay,
I mean,
every time
my ad was
I
for
tell
treatment.
somebody about this machine, I preface it by saying this. First I say, if somebody were to tell me what I'm going to tell you, I would laugh and I would say, what a scam. It's impossible. And I would never believe it because I'm a skeptical person.
So am I,
But-
actually.
But I have come to Mitch for rehab, and I have seen this in action. I have seen these people who come in with such problems, and they get on this thing, and it's miraculous. How they improve.
Yeah.
So I'm a believer.
You have to see it to believe it,
Yes,
right?
you do. You really have to see
See,
it to believe
the
it.
thing is that I had a couple people view it, and a couple of them at first thought, well, the way he's acting so elated, it sounds like he's just putting on
He's
an
putting it
act.
on, right.
But I told him, well, you know, if they watch the entire video, they'll realize that it's just his dialogue going
Uh-huh.
on. So it is natural, and people should
Very
be able to pick that up.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
that. You know, you can talk to your woman face. Proof's in the pudding. I was in agony getting in, and I came out of there absolutely painful.
And what if you don't like pudding?
Yeah, and you pass on. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I feel my posture's better. Just wait, Mitch. Do something, will you?
We'll work.
Get another rack right in.